4 o'clock in the morning, and on the long walk, the military continue to prepare. The red tunics and bearskins of the Coldstream Guards emerging from the darkness. More than 5,000 personnel are taking part in the Queen's funeral, a career-defining day before a record-breaking global audience of 4 billion people. Your feelings this morning, how did it go? A long night, I presume?
It was a long night. I think I was up at 1:30. We were on parade at 3. But it went well. There are a few tweaks that we need to address shortly, but I'm confident that for Monday we'll be able to give the Queen the best send-off possible.
And a huge event. For some of these young men, it'll be the biggest thing they ever do in their careers.
I think for all of us, it will be probably the most momentous occasion of our careers, if not our lives. You know, the Queen for us was our Colonel-in-Chief in the Coldstream Guards. She was the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, and she was the nation's Queen. So I think a huge range of emotions. People will be incredibly sad, but also very excited to be taking part in such an enormous occasion. It's such a privilege.
This will be the final act of the Queen's final journey. After the service at Westminster Abbey, the cortege carrying the coffin will come here to Windsor, proceeding up the long walk before a committal service at St George's Chapel. More than 700 members of the Household Division will accompany the state hearse down the long walk and through the gates of Windsor Castle, the final time the nation will see Her Majesty's coffin.
I did Prince Philip's funeral, and at the time I didn't realise how big of a thing that was, and then afterwards I was like, wow, watching it back on TV and realising that everyone else around the world was watching it. When I found out I was on doing Her Majesty's funeral, that's when I really thought this is going to be something big.
And your own family, huge pride in you doing this, I guess, trying to pick you out?
Yeah, definitely. My mum's always trying to find me. You know, she just thinks I look like everyone else. You know, my wife, I think it's kind of the norm to her now, but you know, they're all very extremely proud of me and what I do. So yeah.
The Queen will be buried beside the Duke of Edinburgh on Monday evening after a private service. For these personnel, this will be the biggest event of their military careers, laying to rest their own Commander-in-Chief, a monarch they served for so long. Simon Newton, Forces News, Windsor.